Club. Welcome to Minnow Labs Live. We're so excited because we recently launched, ta-da, Minnow Fit Advanced to support women on their fitness journey during menopause with 3 clinically backed ingredients. I have to add that support fat loss, gut health, relieve hot flashes and night sweats, and support good mood. So check this out on minnowlabs.com, not now, but later, because today we're talking about realistic ways to stay active during the summer with busy schedules like vacations and outings and stuff, changing bodies, and this is it, the heat during summer, because we don't want excuses. So I'm so excited because we're welcoming back Jodie Patterson, a guest we've had on previously. So excited to have her back to inspire us. As always, the session should not be considered medical advice and is being provided for information purposes only. It is not intended to substitute professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult with your healthcare provider should you have any questions or concerns. I'm going to invite in our lovely guest. I see her now, but I'm going to ask you if you'd please share which stage of the menopause journey you are in. When there's that bit of a delay when I invite her in, I will start off. I'm proudly in Peri. So please, in the comment section below, share what stage of the menopause journey you are in while I invite her in. One sec. I'm just seeing, there she is. She should be with us momentarily. Just looking to see if I see. Hey, Jodie, how are you?
That was the easiest thing today, joining the Minnow
I'm
Lab
glad.
Live. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I
So
feel like
my
my
name
head
is
is halfway cut off. Hold on, let me fix myself here.
No worries. I'll just let everyone know. My name is Natasha, and I'm the community manager of Minnow Labs. And this lovely lady here is Jodie Patterson. She's an LGBTQ activist, acclaimed writer, and cultural icon. She is here with us today at Minnow Labs Live, and I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank
What are you
you.
drinking today?
What am I drinking?
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny. Literally, that's all I've had so far. So I've had this is pathetic, a glass of water with salt, lemon, and some tinctures. And like, there's like 20 tinctures. So um, oregano oil, things for my brain, things for my gut, lion's mane. I mean, maybe 10 tinctures. That was
I
in this, and now
love
it's going
that.
here. And then, don't hate me, but a little bit of Moroccan coffee with
Oh,
honey and cayenne pepper.
yes, I love the honey and cayenne pepper. You're putting me to shame. I'm just having electrolyte water. I went for a run this morning, so I'm having electrolyte water. But now
I,
I'm like, I need to up my ante here with my water. I'm like, I'm not doing enough.
well, you know what I also typically do is, so everything in the morning is like little cups of hydration. So one is like electrolytes with the salt, and then the other one is a fresh lemon, turmeric, and honey, and it comes like into like a little paste. Maybe I'll add a little bit of water if it's too thick. You know, like Trader Joe's sells it for probably like $7, but you just make it in 30 seconds and you take that down. And then I do a little tiny thing of coffee, and then a big jug of water with chlorophyll. So,
Oh, chlorophyll.
yeah.
I love all of this. See, I'm taking notes already. I get so excited when I have you on. We haven't even gotten started. And please share with us, what are you sipping on while you're watching? We'd love to hear what you guys are drinking, because we just heard she's got a lovely array of things that we can be hydrating with. But let's get started. What is this phase of life looking like for you physically and mentally?
Ooh, phase of life looking like? Well, it's looking up. I'll tell you that much. I think at the onset of menopause, um, it was confusing, and I wasn't quite sure what was happening. And it was a lot of things were happening at the same time, going through a separation, menopause, switching, sort of like selling my company, moving into another phase of my career. Young little babies growing up to be, older kids. So everything was crashing down. And now, although the country is a mess, and although my economics aren't much better than they were 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, even, personally, I feel more at peace. And
Okay.
that comes from a few things. It comes from time, because there's always an ebb and flow.
Hmm.
It comes from movement,
Yes.
rebounding. I'm back to running again for 15 minutes a day on the streets, lightweight lifting, vibration plating, stretching, doing a lot of like opening up my lungs and getting my lymphatic drainage system moving. Um, and then I changed my diet as well, not for
Mhm.
weight, but for health. So
Definitely.
a lot of raw vegetables and little tiny bits of flesh, like little canned sardines, but not
Oh,
like a big
yes.
thing of chicken or a
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
yeah. And legumes and beans and mushrooms. And I've kind of been geeking out on one pot medleys where I just
Ooh.
throw all the veggies and the beans inside with a pot of couscous. So right now, all that to say, I feel really good. My
Yes.
kids are on track. My
I love
body
that.
feels like it's on track. I'm on hormone therapy.
Mhm.
I'm on everything.
I love that you said you're back to running again because I just started running again too because we're going through a move. What brought you back to running? I'm just curious on the side just because we're talking about movement and I'm
Yeah,
just loving it too. And I'm just doing like 30-minute runs. But
right,
it's pretty
exactly.
beautiful about being outside in nature and just kind of exploring.
I'm always an athlete from
Hmm.
my parents raised us to be athletic. And
Hmm.
as an adult, I've done all kinds of different sports from tennis to running. It's one of the best things my ex taught me, which was to run if you can, slowly, fast, long, short, just run. And so I was doing it for years, but then my knees started really hurting. And I
Okay.
actually ended up getting a lung disease during COVID called sarcoidosis.
Oh, wow.
So everything was really painful as I ran. So I took a break for
Okay.
several years and did other exercises. And now that I feel like I have sarcoidosis under control,
Mhm.
I want to go back to it because although it was painful, my body became weaker in a way
Okay.
without running. Like my lungs were less strong, and my muscles sort of went my butt.
Oh my
um,
gosh.
so I just do now 15, 20-minute runs, nothing like hardcore. And then I come back and I do my weight training and and my stretching and everything. And it feels great. I sweat.
Yeah.
I found that the inflammation is going down in my joints and in my face. I feel
Interesting.
happy.
Good to know. Yeah. So it's funny you just said that. How have you had to adjust your workouts and recovery during this stage? Because you just said you stopped for a moment with the running, but you
Yeah.
realized you could add it back in. What other adjustments have you made with your exercise routine?
I use this is going to be a long answer to your question, but I have a hard time not being on my phone or on Instagram. And so I
Hmm.
told myself, like, just put it down. That didn't work. But now what I do when I pick it up, I use it for specific things, for recipes and for health
Hmm.
and for movement.
Definitely.
And so most of the time I'm like checking out people's exercise routines. And I found a lot of practices that open up the airwaves
Mhm.
and kind of get your body flowing. Oh, I'm also using patches.
What are these patches called?
One is for mood and one is for NAD plus. I forget the name of the patch. Oh, kind patches. And so they just
Okay.
give you direct infusions of whatever you need.
Yeah.
So this for me it's mood, serotonin and NAD plus. Um, so I found new ways to keep my body moving and to sweat
Mhm.
that weren't high impact. And so I've been doing low impact movement that really focuses on um, flow and drainage. And then I built in muscle work with weights and bands. I have something called the amp. It's like a stationary thing that goes to your wall. It's just this big, and it has 100-pound resistance
Oh,
with
wow.
just cords, and it's literally the size of it's smaller than an ironing board, and it folds flat to your wall. So I'll do that. I
That sounds
walk an hour
oh, an hour every day.
every day, like
Okay.
without fail. Um, so I adjusted my exercise for, I guess, longevity.
Hmm.
Like if you watch the old women in Chinatown, they're doing like Tai Chi
Yes.
gently. And I,
Yes.
you know, I lived near that for most of my young adult life, and I watched that. And now in Brooklyn, I live in Bed-Stuy. There's a couple of folks in my neighborhood at the local park that do Tai Chi, and I just follow along that concept,
Hmm.
um, because I think I can beat my body. You know, I'm pretty tough athletically, so I could beat my body down and do just about anything. I mean, I think I could like pick up a tennis racket and go pro in 2 years in my mind. But
Yes, of course, I can see it.
the goal right now is just longevity and ease.
I love all of that. And I know you're busy with family and work life. What does your workout week look like? And how much time do you give your workouts? Like you said,
Every
you do
day.
the 1 hour workout or the 1 hour walk, you do the 15, 20 minute run, but like not to get too overwhelmed with it, how long do you actually put yourself out there every day?
You know, my schedule, I don't have a 9 to 5.
Mhm.
I have a whenever till however kind of job. And so I make sure that in the morning I do 10 to 20 minutes on my vibration plate. And in the
Mhm.
evening, I do 10 to 20 minutes on my vibration plate. And while I'm on, I'm doing my arm weights. So
Okay.
that's pretty much every day, at least 5 days a week. Maybe there's 2 days I miss. Again, then I get downstairs. I take my water and my coffee and things, and I go on my hour-long walk with my dogs.
Hmm.
Um, and then I come back, feed them, and then I go back out for the 15 to 20-minute run. Oh, and even before I get out of bed, I build in stretching, hip
Oh,
stretches, wrist
stretches in
stretches.
bed. I
Yes.
love that.
So, like, these are things that I do. I attach it to like pivotal moments, like getting out of bed requires stretching, right? So I don't
Yeah.
get out without these like rhythmic stretches. And then the vibration plate is literally right by my bedside. So when I step out of bed, I step onto the vibration plate. And then when I go downstairs, the dogs are waiting. We go outside for a walk. And then when they come back in, I'm already in my workout gear. So I just head back out for 30 minutes, 20
I
minutes.
love that.
I
Well,
have
I
to
have to
really
ask.
make it visible and easy for me to do. I can't get to a gym. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not that girl.
So it's good to know that because I had that question. But I do have a question about vibration plates. I've been seeing them a lot. I honestly have never used them or heard much about it, but what are the benefits?
Yeah, they're top notch. Um, so lymphatic drainage is a
Okay.
big one, and muscle toning.
Oh,
So it wouldn't replace weights, but it is activating your muscles and it's moving your body so that your lymphatic system, which doesn't have its own pump, can move. So your body requires movement in order for your lymphatic system to drain. So it's doing that just by the vibrations. But then it also activates your central nervous system and can calm you down. It also stimulates your sex organs, if that's for
oh,
some people. So
well.
it's a
Mhm.
pleasurable, relaxing, uh, and health benefits. It has also health benefits to it. So technically, you can read it and find out probably more than what I've just given you. But the things that I use it for are lymphatic drainage, muscle toning, and sort of a deep relaxation.
Great. Well, now I want to try one.
I got it from my
um,
mom, who's 78 now, and she also walks 4 miles sometimes a day, but she does the vibration plate now.
I love that.
Mm.
Well, I'm always inspired by what you share on your Instagram and all the workouts you're doing. What's your favorite go-to workout right now?
Um, I'm kind of excited about the running again since I took a couple of years off, and I don't know if you have this feeling, but after while I'm doing something like strenuous,
Uh-huh.
my whole attitude changes. I think like I'm like Serena Williams. I get like cocky,
Oh,
you
yes.
stand and then you like wiping the sweat like you really just meanwhile I'm going like 2 miles an hour. Like I'm going so slow, but it gives me a sense of bravado and like I'm bigger than the problem
Hmm.
attitude. And so I'm really into my running right now.
I love that. An
Yeah.
audience, I'd love to have you guys share what your go-to movement is right now. We can all be inspired by each other. Now, I know, Jodie, you just got back from Morocco, which looked beautiful. I love Morocco. And I just love for the summer months to be inspired by you to see what do you do to stay active when you're on vacation? What did you do while you were in Morocco or your
Always
past
build.
getaways?
I always build something in, to your
Oh, you
point.
do? Okay.
Always. So there've been, I mean, typically I will bring my sneakers and running gear. So any city, foreign country I'm in, I put on my sneakers and I just run for an hour
Oh, I
and
love
I get
that.
lost.
Yes, that's so
But
good.
so that's typically, even if I'm going away for a work trip that's only 2 days, I'll do the same
Hmm.
thing. I'll just like run or walk. Now, recently it's been walking, but for years it was running, and I probably will start running again. It's a good way to get to know the city. It's a good way to like
Yes.
see people. Um, and this trip I did surfing. So I surfed
Oh, I love it.
seaside in Morocco. And I'm talking little baby waves, but
That's
you
so
know,
cool.
and again, the morning stretches because wherever I am, I'm
Hmm.
always in a bed and I'm always
Yeah.
getting out of a bed. So again, I did my morning bed routine, and I did my evening bed routine. And if I don't have a vibration plate, I just jump,
Okay.
60 seconds in one direction, 60 seconds in another direction. That rebounding and that pressure on your bones is really important.
Very cool. And I have to ask though, you're saying these stretches in the morning and in the evening. Can you share kind of a little information about what kind of stretching you're doing? I'm curious now.
I would show you, but it's really hard in this format. But
Yeah.
essentially, like I'm on my back and I am putting my feet and my hands up in the air and shaking them. So like
Okay.
everything is up. So like to kind of get the blood flowing. So I'm shaking and then I'm pumping my legs and my arms up, still on my back. And then I'm grabbing my feet like this
I love this. Yeah, it's like
and I'm
yoga
pulling
moves
them to the
too.
side. So
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah.
over like that like weird pose like a kid
Like
might do.
baby pose or something, child pose. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm stretching my feet out and bringing them in. And then I'm doing scissors with my legs.
Love
Um,
this.
and then I'm doing hip twists from side to side to get like your side abs kind of. Oh, and then I'm doing shoulder extensions with one arm under and that. And then I'm doing what's this one called where you're hunching?
Cat cow? Is it cat
Yeah,
cow?
that
Yeah.
thing. And then you're like,
Hmm.
a lot of spine to
Okay.
summarize this. I guess I had to show you. I'm a visual person, but I had to show you to remember. So basically, a lot of spine
Yeah.
waking up. And
What a
then,
beautiful way to wake up too, because I just jump up and go to get working out. But I think it's nice to take that time. So I need to work this into my routine. Because I've started working or stretching after a workout, but I haven't
yeah.
done the before I wake up or when I go to bed thing. I like
And I
this.
think I used to jump up right out of bed too when I was 30, 20s, 30s, 40s. I just couldn't do it anymore. I tried that, but like my body, there was a couple of times, this was scary, when I jumped up and I fell.
Oh no.
Like
Okay.
my body just wasn't able to hold me up, and I was quite concerned. It was one of the reasons why, how I discovered I had sarcoidosis.
Hmm.
Um, so in that really scary moment when you're doing such something so natural like jump out of bed, go to the bathroom, I just collapsed. So then I really started being cautious about how I got out of bed.
Mm,
And now it's not so much cautious, but it's just aware,
yeah.
that my body has been dormant for
Hmm.
8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. And now I need to like gently but productively wake up.
I
Because for
love
me,
this.
it's
Yeah.
counterproductive at this point to just start zipping through the day. It doesn't work for me anymore
Hmm.
at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm inspired by that. I'm gonna have to start doing that. But going back to the vacations, so you get back from a vacation, even though you're active while you're on vacation, but you get back and you have to get back into your normal routine. How do you do that? How do you kind of get back into that routine after you've come back from vacation?
So hard. So,
Hmm.
so, so hard.
Hmm.
I was like, no one ever talks about how hard it is to go from like traveling the world to Morocco with 15 phenomenal women to
Yes.
being at home, being your children, your teenagers'
Yes.
assistant, and making all the meals and, walking your own dogs and all this, all the regular stuff, grocery shopping, working. Um,
And maybe even
Again,
being tired after the time zone change and the travel and all of that.
totally.
Yeah.
It's going from like the freedom of travel to the reality of life. It's going from time zone, it's going from different foods. So my
Hmm.
whole system oftentimes is a little bit off, but I think again, making sure that my exercise has nothing to do with going someplace to do it. It's literally built
Yeah.
into the fabric of every day. Every day I wake up. So every day I stretch. Every day I go to sleep. So every day, every night I'm jumping and moving my body so that I'm flowing. I have not had a really hard time readjusting, but what I do say is if there's a day that I need to stay in bed, I do.
Okay.
So I
I
just
love
kind of
that.
I sleep in for one day, oftentimes after I've unpacked.
Yeah.
I do that first.
I take like 2 weeks to unpack. I'm really bad at unpacking. I'm so bad at that. I know.
No.
I'll pack a month early and then I'll take 2 weeks, if not more, to unpack. I'm
We are
so bad.
we're opposites. I pack the night before or the day before, and then I unpack as soon as I get home
Oh
and
my
wash my
gosh.
suitcase.
So bad. I don't do that. But I was going to ask you because I know with me, I have to work out Monday through Friday every morning. And if I don't, then I'm not able to do it, make it up over the weekend because my kids are going to sports. I'm running them around activities.
Okay.
So I wanted to see what your thoughts were around skipping because you said even from coming from a vacation, I'll listen to my body, I'll stay into bed. But what are your thoughts around skipping workouts?
Well, I tell myself I should work out every day.
Oh, so Monday, not
And
just Monday through Friday. You're talking the 7 days.
in my head, I tell myself every day. And every day I'm doing something.
Good point. Okay.
And so that would incorporate a walk every day because
Mm-hmm.
my dogs have to walk.
So true.
And I just build that in. They also say if you have a coffee shop you go to, it should never be local. It should be no less than 20 to 30-minute walk away
Good.
because
Love that.
that you build in
Mm-hmm.
a guaranteed hour of walking there and back.
That's
So
smart.
I tell myself every day to work out, but it fluctuates what I do.
Okay.
And literally realizing at 57, ADHD to the max. So, like, what I do is up to the feeling and in the moment and the vibes.
I
So,
love that.
there'll be a week where I'm like, oh my God, I only did arms this whole entire week. And then the next week, I'm like, oh, I just did core. But I'm okay
Mm-hmm.
with that
Yeah.
because, again, I'm not working out for a particular body look,
Okay.
although I would love a perfect body, but that's just not the primary focus these days. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm working out for peace of mind, longevity, and life.
I love all of that. Um, this is random, kind of, I think. I'm not sure if you're down for trackers, but what is your go-to tracker for fitness? Mine right now is an Aura Ring. I used to have an Apple Watch. I'm just
Mm.
playing around, trying to track my metrics, see what's going on with my fitness. It looks like it's
I
not your thing, but I'm curious.
I have an Apple. I have a watch.
Yeah.
Gave it to my kid. Don't even know if he uses it or not. That used to be the thing that I did just for navigating on these long runs in foreign countries.
Yeah, yeah.
But I haven't used a an app. I even have one of those big mirrors that you can like watch classes on. I don't even know how to turn it on. I don't know how to do apps. I don't use them. It's like one too many steps. I'm like, just fucking work out. just just work out. Like forget the app. That's me because if there's one extra step, I won't do it. I'll
Okay.
get confused with the order and with the timing and with the perfection of it. So I just but I guess you can say that Instagram is my version of that. Like it doesn't track me, but it gives me inspiration. So I
Yeah,
spend a lot of time watching other people's workouts and then like it's somewhere here and then bits and pieces of it come out in my workout.
I love that. So, who are your favorite trainers you're following on
Don't even
Instagram?
know their names.
Oh, you don't? Okay, because
Don't
that
even
would
know
be
their names.
cool.
They're in I keep an app. I mean, I keep a file of like abs, core,
That's
glutes,
so cool.
flow, and then I just store them there. And once you start doing that, Instagram is feeding
Yeah.
you. So I couldn't tell you their names, like, but I know what they do.
But that's a cool hack, though, to go in there and create your own lineup, I guess, your go to kind of workouts you want
Yeah.
to do. Instead of like, I follow Peloton, but instead of necessarily following Peloton, you could just go through those ones you found online. Like
Oh
Jeanette
yeah.
Jenkins is one that has some really good. I've always followed her since Pop Sugar Fitness, and she's always had really
Hmm.
great exercises. So that's a cool way to go through and do that.
And I also follow
And you
men
have,
and women.
oh, you do? Okay,
I do. I
cool.
follow men and women. I follow old and young. I follow different body types and um, ethnicities and locations. So some people are like down south working out in their backyard. Some people are on the streets of Brooklyn.
I
But
love that
the
too.
core thing I'm looking for is a workout that requires nothing. If you have nothing, you can still do it.
I love that. I love that. And
Yeah.
that's what I need right now because we're moving and I have literally nothing. That's why I'm running because I'm like, what else? I mean, you can use body weight, of course. There's always
Yeah.
body weight,
Where are
but
you
I
moving
love that
to?
option. Uh, Australia, Canberra, Australia. I
What?
know. Yes, I
Oh, you got
know.
to get
I
your
haven't shared it with
routine.
anybody else. Sorry, you guys. I'm just sharing it now in Middle Lives Live. But yeah, we're moving to
Incredible.
Australia next month.
I love that for you.
Yeah, it's exciting. Um, do you use exercise snacks throughout the day? And if so, what are your go-to that you like to
Yeah,
use?
I
I think this was
do.
a good example that you were saying you were collecting exercises, but little snacks you can do throughout the day.
Snacks. Okay, so I pretty much don't eat meat, but but salami gets me. But I also recently, and I know this is not even healthy, but I've been doing turkey sticks.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah. So I'll do almonds, turkey stick, a bit of dark chocolate with cherries and red peppers inside. I
yes.
do bananas, a vegan yogurt, chia seed along with pumpkin seed, along with blackberries and blueberries and walnuts. That's like a
Mm.
midday if I have. And sometimes I'm working out at night, so I'm doing this before or after. These are really good pick me ups. Oh, and then I do a smoothie with um, a milk, like a nut milk, and mango and black cherry
It's
and protein
delicious.
mix and a vegan protein mix.
I love that. And
Yeah.
then what is an easy workout you can show our community that we could do right now
Wait,
that
you want me to?
you
This
can
is going
do
to be so
wherever you
hard.
are?
Okay, let me see if I can do this, but I have to move my camera.
I'm going to
Okay.
copy you too. So I'm going to do whatever you're doing. Let's see if
You're
I can.
hilarious. I didn't know we were going to be doing this. Okay, wait. Okay, let's see. I'm in the smallest room in my house because my kids decided to all be home today. Let me
Yeah,
see if I
my
can.
kids are too. All my kids are off school today.
I'm like, I'm doing an Instagram live. They're
I
like,
know,
Mom,
I
you should
keep
have told
screaming.
us. You should have scheduled it on the calendar. Okay, so the first thing I would do
Okay.
is, and I'm going to do abbreviations, but you can just like jump, right? And let
Okay.
your arms float. And then this way, right?
Yes.
And then open, right? Okay, so now that you've done that, let's call that 3 minutes.
Okay.
Then this is going to be hard to show, but you're going to go all the way down in a squat and then all the way up and then all the way down and all the way up. So it's like a body wave. Your whole
Yeah. I
body's
can feel
flowing
it.
up.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's, if you're doing it the right way, when you're going up, you're raising up to your toes.
Oh, toes. Okay. I missed the
And that
toes.
kind of helps you. You have to find the balance.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would do that 20 times.
Okay.
And now put your hands on your chest
Okay.
and rock.
I love this.
So this is like an up and an up
Oh,
and an up and an up. Yeah,
okay.
exactly. And
Okay.
then take that a little further and do like this golf swing. Yeah, good. And then one arm up, one arm down. Yeah,
Are the toes going up?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And
I
really
can
you're
feel.
stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then this is, you're going to go down to one side and down. Yeah, and your knee should bend
Okay.
and your butt should be low to the ground.
Try not to
Good.
bump into the chair.
And you could add a weight that you're picking up in your hands.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, then you can end like this by marching and lifting your foot up,
Okay.
your knee up, sorry. If you did that every morning, 20 of each, you'd be in good
20
shape.
reps. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
because
so
that's
good.
really
I mean, my
opening up
heart
your
is
whole
going.
system.
I
Yeah.
could feel it. This was good.
You didn't tell me we'd be doing exercise. Oh,
I
the other
know,
thing I'm
but that
doing,
was a good surprise.
the other thing that I've been focused on is my teeth. And I
Yes.
have my aligners in right now. So I've been slurring a little bit, but I'm committed.
You sound perfect.
Okay,
It sounded
good.
perfect. No slurring here at all. We're going to finish off with the Peri Toolkit. Every month, we talk about items women can add to their Peri Toolkit to help them on this journey. Of course, for today, it's women's fitness. So I wanted to start with you talk about all the equipment you try on Instagram. So
Okay.
I wanted to see what your favorite piece you've tried so far that you keep going back to.
The amp. So it's a at-home full body gym that allows
Mhm.
you to do arms, central, legs, glutes, chest, and it attaches to your wall. It uses cords that give you resistance up to 100 pounds. It's beautiful. It's compact, and it's also not dangerous. I'm scared of free weights. I
Yeah.
don't know, like I just have kids and I'm like, it's a disaster waiting to happen. But with the amp, it's really safe and beautiful and compact. So I really like the amp. That's my go-to right now.
Very cool. The fun part, I don't do this enough. I love fashion, but I don't do this enough. What is your like philosophy for workout gear and like where do you get your workout gear?
I'm so lame right now. So I've been obsessing over new gear, but then I tell myself, Jody, it's literally you have a better play 1,000 better places to use your $500 because workout gear is really expensive. So
Right.
what I do is I use I have like 3 pairs of shorts,
Okay.
and I get 1,000 t-shirts as gifts, and I just cut
Yeah.
them. I don't like those big. I cut my t-shirt short.
Yeah.
I cut the sleeves off. I stretch the neck out. I look
I
a little
love
bummy,
this.
but I do a t-shirt and shorts or a t-shirt and leggings. But I promise you, by the end of this year, I'm gonna up my game. I just gotta pay
I
some
can't wait. I'll
tuition
be
first.
following along. I can't wait to see what you decide on. And then the last one, can you share some tricks to multitasking during a workout? Kind of like how you said, where you, because I think you shared this on Instagram, kind of like when you said you stretch in bed. What other multitasking have you done with your workout routine?
I layer. So if I'm on the vibration plate, I have 5 pound or 6 pound weights. If I'm using, and so I'm doing my arms while I'm standing on the vibration plate, but then I'm also putting my hands on the vibration plate and doing leg work or
Oh,
planks.
wow.
So I layer all the time, and I do it with a meditation sound
Okay.
so that it's less of like a go get 'em workout. It's more of like opening up your whole system workout and
Mm,
like being one. But if I'm running, I'm only playing obnoxious rap
I love that.
because I need like the. So
Just
I don't
pumping you
know.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, to kind of get me up. I guess my hack is music that fits what I'm trying to do with my body. So if I'm really
Mm.
trying to open up and flow, I use meditation and calming
Mhm.
sounds. If I'm really trying to like kick ass, then I'm playing like I don't know, The Roots and Drake.
Yes, I
Weird
love
combination, but
but it does the job. Let's see.
it's
You
the
had
job.
some comments up here. I've been following Jodie for years. Definitely inspiration. I totally agree,
Thank
Nicole.
you. Thanks, Nicole. I
Um,
feel like it just workout is like everything else. It has to evolve with the new knowledge you have about
yeah,
your body, but also about practices, um, and as your goals change, your workout will change, just like your
yeah,
diet will change, and your love life will change, and your work will change. And so, I've been really trying to use the World Wide Web and use technology to my advantage, which is what is the rest of the world doing? Because you can kind of get into your own
right.
little
It's
silo
so
about
true.
the gym. Like my kids go to Lifetime Gym, and they're like, but like, what is like someone in Asia doing? What is someone in Ghana doing?
I
Um,
love that.
oh, and then the other thing I've been doing is watching the pros play tennis.
Oh,
It's just all of them. Like they're all like all of the top ones. Haley is phenomenal, but their bodies, their athleticism, and they're fun. They're really
mhm.
tennis has become more fun these days, and so
Yeah,
I am not a pro tennis player, but I'm watching them enjoy their bodies, and so I just use that for inspiration.
I love that. So you're a tennis player too.
I have been all my life. Of course, not every day. It's not my main focus in terms of how I spend my time, but it's definitely a part of my life growing up and what I who I look to for athletic inspiration.
I love that. Very interesting. Well, this has been such a great discussion, Jodie. I really appreciate it. Everything. But I do have to showcase again MenoFit Advanced.
Tell
If
me
you're
about
looking
it.
for support on your fitness journey during menopause, check out MenoFit Advanced. Explore tools designed to support you through this phase of life. It has three clinically tested ingredients, and they're tested to support fat loss and gut health, relief of hot flashes and night sweats, and helps with mood swings. So we're really excited about this new formulation that was created by our in-house dietitian. So we're really excited about this, and we want people to try it out and see how it helps with their symptoms during perimenopause and menopause. But I didn't see any questions asked. But if there are questions that weren't answered today, please reach out to our customer care at minnowlabs.com. Thank you again, Jodie.
Thank
Thank
you
you to
so
the
much.
audience. We really appreciate this. As always, this session should not be considered medical advice. It is being provided for information purposes only. It is not intended to substitute professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult with your healthcare provider if you have any questions or concerns. And we look forward to you guys joining us next month where we'll be talking about sleep. So stay tuned for that
Ooh,
with
I'll
our
tune
sleep
in.
doctor. Yes. So thank you again, Jodie, and have a
Thank you
great
so
rest of your
much.
day. I'm
You
so
too.
inspired as always.
I can't wait to hear about the move, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.